Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition. As you recall, I started a paper trade account Monday with $1,000. Um, had a pretty good day Monday. Yesterday wasn't so good. Today was a very good day. So you can see my account balance. It started at 1,000. It's now at 1,738. I'm up $820 today. I'll show you what I did, and I'll tell you why I did it. My first trade today was Boeing. Uh, I entered Boeing calls pretty early on. Um, let's take a look here what time it was. 9:36 this morning. I bought 6 calls at 82 cents each. Spent about $490. I think it was 492 actually. So 9:36, 6 calls at 82 cents. 9:36 was right here. The reason for that, right at the beginning of this candle, right at the open of this candle, the reason for that was um, it kind of held its highs. It didn't really gap up much, but it held these levels, which yesterday it closed yesterday at the high of day. You can see here, closed at like the high of day, and it held those levels after hours and pre-market today. So I felt pretty comfortable that it was going to go up today. Or not, I didn't know this yesterday, but this morning, right before the market opened, I was comfortable that it was going to go up. I waited to see what the first candle did. It pulled back a little bit. I watched the second candle. We had a bullish engulfing candle off of, we'll call it 1.5 levels of support. We had the 100 simple moving average right here, and we had today's pre-market low, which I consider like a half of the support. But so bullish engulfing candle off of basically 2 levels of support. And here is the open, but yeah, we popped above the open, bullish engulfing. So I entered right here. I jumped in. We had a couple of pivots here. I sold the first half. I sold half of it at $1.10, which 110. That's still 34%. So 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes later, about a minute and a half after I bought it, I sold half of it at $1.10 at 9:38. 9:38 was not even just about the close of this candle, almost the close of this candle. No real reason for it other than it was a big candle. I wanted to lock in some profits. It was up 34%. Wanted to lock something in just in case. My goal was to get this pivot point here. So my next one I sold at 9:45 for $1.32. 9:45 is the open of this candle. Again, not really a strong reason as to why, other than the fact that I was up quite a bit. I was already up, I don't know, 60-70% on that, on the remainder of my contracts. Plus, we had a couple of smaller candles here. We had a couple of smaller bodies, so I kind of thought we might have been losing a little bit of momentum. I was thinking we'd probably pull back a little bit here, maybe continue to run. It ended up not pulling back yet, but I'm still comfortable with that exit on that contract at $1.32. $1.32, that's 50-cent profit on an 82%. I was up 60% on that contract. I sold another one at 9:49 for $1.55. 9:49 was right after the open of this candle, and I sold that because of this pivot point. So that's the first one I really had a technical reason to sell, but either way, I wanted to get out at this pivot point and just carry one runner. At that point, I set. Oh no, you see a market order for that last one. I set a sell order in Thinkorswim to sell when the candle closed below the 21 EMA, which is this blue line. Now it's important that you set it to close below, otherwise it would have sold right here. Now sometimes, yeah, it could have done this and not sold, and the next candle could have been a huge red candle that dropped down to here. Then at that point, I'd probably wish that I would have set it to sell when it broke below that. But I like the close of candles. I don't like using the tails and wicks. So when it comes to exits, so I set it to sell when the candle closed below the 21 EMA, which is right here. So it exited right here at 12:24. You can see the timestamp there, 12:24 exactly. It sold at $5.40. $5.40 on an 82-cent entry. That's only 558%. I say that sarcastically. Made 558% on that last contract. What this is called riding a cloud. I rode the cloud until it broke below it. But more importantly, I took profits along the way. Sure, if I would have held all 6 contracts to here, that would have been a phenomenal day, but you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it could have came up here and there's a bearish engulfing candle. Problem is it's following a doji, which doesn't really, when an engulfing candle follows a doji, it's kind of meaningless. At it could have pulled back here and just fell the rest of the day, and then I might have taken some profit, but at least this way I had the opportunity to ride this out. In the end, I made $665 off of a $492 entry. So 665 minus 492 divided by 492, 351% profit. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. I must have did that wrong. 665 divided by 492. There we go. 135% profit. So I made 135% on Boeing. I only spent $492. I had like $970 when the day opened. So made $665 there. I had about $500 left, $450 or so dollars left to make another trade. So I saw Apple, 1035. Take a look at Apple. $10.35. We came down here, and Apple had a good run up this morning. Came down and consolidated around here, and right here it came down almost a VWAP. It came down and touched the 21 EMA, and we had a bullish engulfing candle signal. I liked how it was holding this level for as long as it did, right around the $220 level. Held that for maybe an hour. I actually held it longer because I ended up holding it a lot longer than I had hoped to, but I got in here on this bullish engulfing candle. You see it still continue to consolidate. It did slowly creep up. I got in this trade. I bought 4 contracts at 88 cents. So I spent 370 something. 88 times 4. $352. I spent $352. I bought 4 contracts at 10.35. Didn't sell the first half until 11.22. 11.22. We were just after the open of this candle, and basically I was just looking for. I wasn't looking for a big, anything big on this particular one. Wasn't looking for anything really big on this one because I already had a big win. I didn't want to risk too much, so I had a 10% sell order in. A little bit over 10%, but I sold them at $1 right here on this candle, and then I sold another one at 11 11.34 for $1.20. That was over here right after the open of this candle. And again, I didn't really have any real reasons, technical reasons for selling here. I just wanted to take some profit. So 11.34, plus it was coming, starting to get closer to lunchtime. So right after the open of this candle, I sold another one. So I had one left. That's when I set the automatic sell order. You see market sell. Set the automatic sell order to sell at a close below the 21 EMA. That triggered at 130 for $1.90. So 130 was right here. So it sold at the open of this candle for $1.90. So on that trade I made $158. So we take see, I sold $2 at $2, 200 plus 120 plus 190. So I sold everything for 510. 510, and what did I say I paid? 342, 352. So 510 minus 352 divided by 352 made 44% profit on Apple. So like I said, I mean, that's a pretty good day there. I almost doubled my account today, so can't complain. Those are the setups I saw. Like I said, let's go back and look at Apple and see the setup here. A lot of consolidation after a run up. You see here, big run up, lots of consolidation. This level here was acting as resistance for quite a while. 220.67 was resistance. It was holding the 220 level pretty good for all this time. Had the bullish engulfing candle here. I decided to go ahead in. In hindsight, maybe it was better off to wait till we broke this 220, 220.75-ish, which would have been this candle. But in the end, it worked out. I'm not going to complain about it. Very happy with that. So day 3 of my $1,000 paper trade challenge. You see I'm up to $1,745. This new beverage, pretty much meaningless. That's why it's showing $7 over what my 1,000. So I'm going by this $17.38. So I'm up $738. I'm up 73% on this account in 3 days of trading. So again, I'm going to be transparent with this. I showed you the video yesterday. I had 2 losses. It is what it is. They're going to happen. I bounced back today, and no, I didn't know this. I didn't know that Boeing was going to run 600%, whatever it ran. I didn't know that. I was just hoping to get something. I mean, you see, I sold most of it pretty early. I was just looking to get something out of it, 10%, whatever. I started selling at 938, 945. I sold most of it by here. Look how much I left on the table. So I had no idea it was going to run this much. You just get what you can, and then you let that last run, or the last couple contracts, last one contract, whatever you have, let it run. Ride it out. I ended up selling right here for that last one. So I captured almost all this. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll get a video up for you. Either way, whether I win or lose, I'll put a video up for you. As long as I have time. I was really busy today, so it's late. This video is late. I wanted to get it out earlier today, but I didn't have time. So anyway, here's the video, and thanks for watching. And tune in, subscribe, hit the like button, whatever. Leave comments, questions, whatever. Thanks for watching. And another thing about this challenge, I am in a couple of trade chat rooms, but these are all trades that I'm going to pick out on my own. I'm not going to go in and follow and try to mirror somebody else and then make a video saying, look how great I did. So these are, I mean, I think the chat room did trade this at least alerted it. I don't know if they actually traded it. Um, I'm sure they probably did. I'm sure somebody did. But I didn't go in based on theirs. I know they did trade Apple because they were talking about it later, but they got in it way after I did, which maybe for them was a little bit smarter because they didn't have to wait through all this time decay. I don't know when they got in, but they probably got in closer to here when I got in way back here. So either way, it works out. But yeah, for this challenge, I'm going to try to make my own entries, figure out my own trades, my own entries, my own exits, and that's the way I'm going to try to trade this. My first goal is to get to 2,000. Getting close to that. Maybe I'll get it this week. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll have, if I do a 50%, 50% trades tomorrow, I'm going to be going in for about $800 on each trade. If I have two bad trades, I could possibly lose, $300 tomorrow. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully I can. Have another good day tomorrow, maybe Friday. I don't know if I'll do any trading Friday or not, but have a couple of good days and get this thing over 2,000 by the end of the week. So my next goal after that will be 5,000. So thanks for watching and see you later. Bye.